right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come in and week out to wake up you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans to your true identity, which is the Israelite of the Bible.
That's right.
Also to let you know that the white man is the damn devil the Bible speaks of, and his biblical identity is Esau, and to prophesy the fall of this wicked-ass kingdom America known as Babylon.
That's right.
All right, guys, so y'all know yesterday was Columbus Day. We like to say Indigenous Day, but we're gonna start off with a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Let you know he ain't discovered nothing. We're gonna let you know who was here first. Give me that in 2 Ezra 13, Doc. We gonna start right off with that, because you know how we feel about the damn white man. You know what I'm saying? And how the Most High God feel about him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read.
This is 2 Ezra 13 and 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osea the king.
These are the 10 tribes, the northern kingdom, that were carried away captive in the time of Osea the king to Assyria. It's describing what happened to the northern kingdom when they were taken away. Continue.
Good. Whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
Who Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. Go ahead.
He carried them away. He carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Continue.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
So these 10 tribes were taken away into the Assyrian captivity over the waters, and then they took counsel among themselves. Let them know what they took counsel about, Ak.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
So basically they were gonna leave the damn heathen so that they could go to another land where nobody ever dwelt, and they could keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. That sounds like Christopher Columbus. They ain't discovered a damn thing to me. That's it right there?
No, we still going. I feel crap this whole. That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Which they might keep the laws, statutes, and commandments that they did not keep in the land of Israel. Keep going.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
Keep going.
For the Most High then showed them signs for them.
So that the Most High showed them signs, so how to get here to the Americas, where no man ever dwelt before. We had Solomon coming back. Solomon sending navies back and forth with gold and other animals and things of that nature that are only indigenous to this side of the world. So it don't sound like Christopher Columbus wasn't doing shit to me.
And had still the flood till they were passed over.
And he held still the flood till they passed over. Keep going.
For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
There's a movie, I think it's called 1492. Anybody ever heard that movie? You know what I'm talking about? In the movie it says, how do you know that that's there? And he's named a bunch of, not scholars, what's the word I'm looking for? When they make the maps. And then he named Esdras as one. He said Esdras is a Jew. He was talking about what was in this book right here. You know, is that all of it, or you?
No, it's still more.
Keep going.
And the same region was called Asterid.
And the same region was called Arsareth, which means no man dwelt, right?
I believe it's new land.
Oh yeah, Khan. It means new land. Keep going.
Then dwelt they there until the later time.
Then they dwelt there till now, which is where we're at now. So far, Christopher Columbus didn't discover a goddamn thing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to see what happened to these people in these lands. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Right.
We gonna touch on a little bit of this, because you know what I'm saying, I be watching some shows, you know what I'm saying, flipping through channels, and I came across The Sopranos the other day, the Christopher Columbus episode. You know what I'm saying? How they said he was an Italian explorer and he was a great man, but according to history, he was a rapist and a murderer and a thief.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And he stole his land. I always be talking about memes at camp, because you know I sometimes I ain't got no life on break, so I read the scriptures and go through Instagram. One of these memes said, "That's a nice land you got there. Sure would be a shame if someone discovered it." You know what I'm saying? And nobody, you ain't discovered nothing. You stole this land from the Native American. You know what I'm saying? If you even landed here, he landed in the West Indies, so the Taino Indians, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. The so-called indigenous Puerto Ricans. Let me see.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Now this is what happened to us for disobeying the Most High God in this land. Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
This is Jeremiah speaking on Babylon. We know that the children of Israel were in the Assyrian captivity when the children of Israel were in the Babylonian captivity. So already off top, we were oppressed together in this land. Can nobody, this whole all Negro doctrine, how is that possible? So that means we got one more captivity then. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? But we were oppressed together in this land, and we're still being oppressed to this day. Is that all of it? Go ahead, read.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
And all these devils that took us captives are holding us fast, will not let us go. If you're born in this country, try to become a citizen in another country. Yes, I got a bro at my job that's just coming into the truth. He told me how hard it is to become a Mexican citizen because he wants to leave here. You know, it's damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? Let a Judite or a Benjamite that was born here try to go. Let this brother try to go back to Jamaica and become a citizen there. You know how hard it'll be? If I went back to Guatemala and tried to become a man, they'll make it impossible. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, nah, we good.
They don't even know that we on their side. I need to come over here and let us tell this word to you.
You know what I'm saying? You got some? Is that all?
It says, they refuse to let them go.
My point exactly. The scriptures always speak on it. They refuse to let them go. They will not let us leave this place. You ever think why Donald Trump's building that wall? Chief Priest said it best. A lot of y'all think it's to keep the Mexicans from getting in. But what if it's to keep us from getting out?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when he said that, that was some of the coldest stuff I really didn't even think about.
Man.
And we right here next to it. I just seen the dudes from Patriot Fire. If anybody remembers when we went out to defend Chicano Park, it was, you know, the Patriot Fire guys. But
just the Edomites?
Yeah, that's the Edomites. They just posted a video of the projections of the wall that they're putting up down there that they're working on the border. They got these big ass walls up, bro, like really. But then it's funny because you want to know something? I then later on was watching the episode of Chapo, the new series Chapo. First damn thing Chapo's doing is in the ground making tunnels. So y'all can make a fence all you want to. It's the car's gonna hit the ground though. You don't know how many tunnels that they got hidden around.
Yeah,
this
hey,
car has all kinds of stuff hidden.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know, but we don't want. Hey, give me is that all of it?
Yeah, that was it.
Give me Hosea 1, from verse 10 and 11. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep speaking on this damn white man, how he's the devil the Bible speaks of, and he's a thief, a murderer, and a rapist on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's a bigger liar, thief, and a murderer than the white man.
That's right.
Death to him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope the white man choked too.
He said what?
He said he don't even like his own people. The white man don't even like the white man.
People don't even. White people can't stand white people.
This is comedy. This is comedy. They be like, I've been around Israel, so I just want to be with y'all, man.
You said Hosea 1 and 10?
Yeah, cuss.
This is Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
That the number of the children of these black, Hispanic, and Native Americans is like the number of the sand in the sea, right?
God.
That means you can't be counting. But they call us minorities. They split us up into little groups, into so-called Hispanic, into so-called Negro, into so-called Native American. You put us together, we're the majority. You know what I'm saying? There's more of us than there's of them. Go ahead.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was once said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Now let me tell you what's so cold about this precept. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if y'all seen the video yet, but if anybody watching it on YouTube, you know, say go back and click on that video where it said blacks, Hispanics are not the children of Israel. They'll say, they told us, you're not Israel. Fulfilling prophecy in this very same place where they told us you're nothing but blacks and Hispanics, you're nothing but wetbacks, you're nothing but spicks. You know what I'm saying? There is going to be said, those are the children of Israel. Those are the sons of the living God. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be though, we're going to be named, we're going to be given our inheritance in this place, Lord willing, and then these men up here, we be the ones beamed up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I lost it.
You good, Art? You
6. I'm at 110.
Yeah, you about
keep
to
going?
Yeah, go down to 11.
Okay. Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head.
And then shall these blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans get together finally, stop listening to the goddamn white man about being separate, and appoint themselves one head, which should be Christ, if I'm not mistaken. Is that all?
And they shall come up out of the land, the great shall be the great. Salat. For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
And great shall be that day when we finally recognize that we are brothers and sisters and we all come from Jacob,
That's
black,
right.
Hispanic, and Native American.
That's right.
Now I'm going to go into a little bit of who these people are. Give me Genesis 49, verse 1 first. I'm going to tell you we're going to speak a little bit on this land in particular. Just a couple tribes real fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a couple little indicators. Let you tell me who this sound like.
I'm in Genesis 49.
All right, start at verse 1.
Verse 1. This is Genesis 49 and 1.
Read.
And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together that I might tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
And Jacob gathered his sons. At this point, our forefather Jacob was on his deathbed. He told our 12 forefathers to gather themselves together so that they may know what would befall them on the last days. Telling you that he literally was not talking to them. He was talking to his children's children. You know what I'm saying? Go ask. You know you got to tell Reuben? And then skip down. We're going to touch on Issachar first. Go down to 14, huh?
Verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Issachar is a strong ass. Y'all obviously been to Mexico. But you know, what is it? You've been there, haven't you? The donkey with the zebra stripes?
I have not been a fan of, I have not been a part of partaking in going to Mexico just yet.
Okay, well, when you go down there, there's a little donkey you can take pictures with. Even Pancho Villa has his burro and stuff. There's a lot of famous people from the land of Issachar that are famous with the donkey. You know what I'm saying? That already lets you know that that's your signet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but it's ironic that a lot of the taco shops, signals that I be seeing sometimes,
the donkey.
They got the guy, the sombrero dude, and he got the donkey, and he got the food on the side. You know, hey, food on the side, two burdens.
On the side, two burdens. Those two burdens also represent North and South America and the drug trade, if I'm not mistaken, but that is crazy.
It said, yeah, you know what I mean? It says crouching down between two burdens.
Those two burdens we were just talking about. Keep going.
And he saw that the rest was good.
There's another brother in the San Diego camp, Aizan. He said, I talk to this brother almost every day, almost on a daily basis, right? The dog tell me he takes his 1 hour lunch he actually takes, then he clocks back in and takes a nap. You know what I'm saying? Takes a siesta. He said his grandpa used to take the nap in the car while his people were shopping and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, right, and isn't Mexico famous for the siesta? The nap time? We don't do that in Guatemala, but you know, we don't work as hard as y'all either. You know what I'm saying? We scheme in ways to make money. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We experts at going to war. We trying to find a way to take down the damn white man out of our country.
That's right.
But he's still there, damn it. He's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Somewhere else.
Is that all on Issachar?
He saw the rest was good, and the land, it was pleasant.
And the land, it was pleasant. Mexico is one of the most beautifulest countries in the whole entire world. What is it? Cancun. Rosarito's pretty nice. It was a lot of nice places out there.
They got Cabo San Lucas.
That's the spot I was thinking of, Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so the land is pleasant. So, you know what I'm saying? So, keep going.
Land was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
He bowed his shoulders to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Who's harder than the Mexican? Who's harder working than the Mexican man? No one works harder than them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, I work these jobs with y'all. I don't work hard. They be like picking up 17 boxes at once. They do physically impossible shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that a forklift, they be picking it up like, no, it's cool, bro. Like, what the fuck you mean? No, get a forklift.
Hey, I just seen a funny little post that says, name something. It's like blacks. I'll ask a Mexican any question you always wanted to ask. And I can just say that every time I skipped over a couple comments and looked back at it, someone asked me, why y'all work so? Why y'all got so many jobs? Why y'all don't never go to work? One dude said, why you always got the lawnmower going on Monday morning in front of my damn house at 6 o'clock? I can't go to sleep. And it's like, hey.
Hey, man, real talk, man. I used to work. I used to live, we here in San Bernardino. I used to live in the north end of San Bernardino, you know what I'm saying? Off of 30th Street. And when I didn't have a job, every morning, bro, sun would be cracking. Issachar was out there with the damn lawnmower. Like, come on, bro, for real.
Yeah, that's me right there, man.
I'm trying to tell you,
I'm just right here, see?
The cameraman be doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, huh? But they fulfill prophecy. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Now you're good. He's just meeting. You just don't want to be downtown. We're the only ones that want to be downtown with our people and stuff.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We in the heart of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Is that all on Instacart?
That was all on Instacart.
Jump down to 19.
Verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
You said we brought this out last week with the Gadite sister that came up to camp. You know what I'm saying? But the troop that overcame y'all was the U.S. Cavalry. Was it General Custard? Even though he got killed, praise Yahweh for that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, one more time, we're smoother than butter. Psalm 55:21, I believe. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying? These people always, they came to everybody. The Spaniards came to us, speaking like they wanted peace. We're stealing our gold. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High punished them bastards by sinking their ship in the middle of the ocean. And I praise Yahweh for that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though they're still there. I was talking to Issachar, bro, one time when we were downtown San Diego. He was telling me how the Spaniards still run Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because the Edomite that runs Guatemala is the American. You know what I'm saying? The Edomite from this country, they run the damn government over there. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that the president's name was I don't know if it is, but it was Vicente Fox? Man, that's a fucking English name. Get the fuck out of here. Salaki for my French.
Yes. This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The words of their mouth were smoother than butter. Hey, we want peace. Why can't we all get along? We're all equal people. Hey, what's up, Doc? Shalom.
Like 75 cents I can make down based on.
Man, I ain't even. You got some change for him, man?
What time is the last bus, Dave?
I don't even know.
Like 10 o'clock, bro. Like 10:25 East Street. The east of the number 4 is like 10:25.
Gotta go down based on
Yep. Shalom. So, you know what I'm saying? Where was I? Oh, yeah. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Now that we're starting to stand up for ourselves, we and our grandparents, it's, we just want peace. Racism is in the past. Please try to pass my ass. You know what I'm saying? It is not. Y'all still very much racist to this day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. As you can see, I'm still touching the ground.
That's right. His words were softer than... Hold on. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
What was I telling? I was telling you brothers before camp about an incident that I had at my job. As soon as he saw that I wasn't taking it, oh no, why can't we get along? Why we gotta have problems? Because you the damn devil the Bible speaks of. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody doing nothing to this cracker, but he wanna act like you know what I'm saying? He's just one example of many. You know what I'm saying? One example of many. They still do that. The police, how they walk up to you. Hey guys, is there a problem here? Is it like, nah, man, you 10 minutes later you hemmed up getting socked in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Keep going on.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
His words were softer than oil. Hey guys, no, we can get along. No, it's all right. But in the back, they got that sword ready to stab you in the back.
That's right.
Stab you like, catch you slipping, as we say in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Is that all on that?
That was all on that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the characteristics of that damn devil, Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying? So,
you was done with that?
yeah, we done with that.
You
got something for me?
Yeah.
My man got. If I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, that's the characteristics of all these devils.
That's right.
That's how you know these Germans, these Spaniards, these French, these faggot ass Americans, these Englishmen who are fags too. All of them, they're the same people because they speak the same way.
So, due to the fact that we're dealing with indigenous, you feel me, Indigenous Day. You know, we don't do Columbus Day, but
that's right.
Y'all know a little bit about y'all history. Columbus hit, you feel me, a lot of the other indigenous islands prior to hitting the Americans. You feel me? So they'd hit the Puerto Ricans, they'd hit the Taino Indians, the Arawak, and everybody, you know, on those Caribbean islands. So, you know, another part of that personal, you know, is the tribe of Benjamin. So, this is Genesis 49:27. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. We gonna go crazy on that island. When my lawyer has a series he gonna do soon called From Cutting Cane to Cutting Cane. Be waiting for that, you know. And it tells you about how brothers was out there really just out there wilding. When you're ravening, you're out there wilding. They're out there wilding like wolves. It says, in the morning he shall devour the prey. So, you know, wolves, they all hunt out. And when a wolf comes out in packs. They don't hunt just one. If you see one, there's a pack around. You feel me? We're going to, these Jamaicans out here, they're out there going to get it. These West Indians, shall I say, because it's not just Jamaica. The West Indians, they're sitting there, they're going to go devour the prey in the morning time. As they say, Jamaicans got a bunch of jobs. I just came off of a 23-hour shift.
Man.
But I come back in the day so we can break bread. It says, and at night he shall divide the spoil. We bring that back to split it with everybody in the camp. Split it with all of our brothers.
That's right.
You feel me? You don't hold anything. You don't hold on to nothing. You split it with everybody if you can give it out. Because everybody got to eat. And I just met a Benjamin brother today. Mm-hmm. The company that I was working with, I got that Benjamin brother the job. That Benjamin brother's coming out to camp with us on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
So that's just how the spirit works. You feel me? Got him a job and then ended up telling him about the truth. You know, earlier today, he said he wanted to come out. That's the spirit moving, you feel me? And I didn't even know this brother was a Benjamin until we got to really talking. We were having he was listening to when we was having the sessions.
Oh, okay.
So when you was talking to Ayathan, we was on mute. That's why I went next.
Oh, okay.
And then I was still at work and everything. But yeah, I was just saying that to say, you know, Columbus Day.
Damn him,
because they hit us as well. But we see the traits. We see the traits of how many different tribes we just went through. We went through Gad, Issachar, and Benjamin. That's 2 northern kingdoms and 1 southern kingdom. Hey, in a place where we be oppressed together. We see these same things. Everything we just talked about. We seen the Gadite sister out there, out here last week. She probably not out here this week. But we seen the struggles that she was going through. If you listen to our last video that she was telling us about, and how she was overcoming that. How I'm splitting what I'm splitting with them. How this brother bears his shoulder to the earth. This only fits our people. It don't fit everybody else, man. It don't hit the hammer on the head like it does for our people. That was all I had to say.
Oh, good. No, you good. So now, since we're going through these curses, I always like to present a solution.
Okay.
Give me Psalms 119, verse 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Because there has to be a solution to this problem, right? I get this question a lot when I be talking about the curses to people. Well, what's the solution? You know what I'm saying? First, we got to address the problem, which, you know what I'm saying, we rarely do. As
so 119 and 22?
1 and 2. Chapter, verse 1 and verse 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got to know what the problem is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if we can't identify the problem, how we going to have a solution?
You know what I'm saying? So now that we've identified the problem, which is, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go through some of these problems and solutions throughout this.
Yeah, this chapter is...
Oh, that's long. It's like 4 or 5 pages long. Y'all read Psalms 119 yet?
How long you think it is in this meeting, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got the same Bible.
Oh, yeah. You got the black one, right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It should be right. Psalms 19. This is Psalms 119:1.
Read.
Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord.
So blessed are they, the undefiled, who walk in the way of the Lord.
God.
We walk in the way of the Most High God, keeping His law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying?
How you doing today, sister?
How you doing? Shalom, sister.
You good?
You know what I'm saying? We walk in the way, we keep the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High had asked us to keep. You know what I'm saying? In the desert, when He sent His servant Moses to give it to us. Read.
Blessed are they that keep His testimonies and that seek Him with the whole heart.
Blessed ye are they that keep His testimonies and bless Him with their whole heart. Who keep was the sayings, the prophecies, the law, statutes, and commandments, and bless the Lord with their whole heart. Exalt the Most High with their whole heart.
God.
Is that it on there?
Yeah, that was it. That was
Give me Isaiah 8:20. So we go.
8:20.
Yeah. And now here's the problem. Some of y'all listen to these Christian pastors, these Catholic priests. I don't know what you call a person that speaks in the Islamic church. You know what I'm saying? But them too. You know what I'm saying? The guys in the Jehovah's Witnesses, the elders that at the Latter-day Saint Church. When it's funny. Before I go into this, when I was a prospect, when I was a soldier, I was cutting these dudes. How you an elder and I'm like the lowest ranking person in my camp, and I'm cutting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to not have that much knowledge. Go ahead, read.
This is Isaiah 8:20.
Isaiah 8:20.
To the law and to the testimony.
To the law and to the testimony. This is what the topic of conversation. Go ahead, read.
If they speak not according to this word.
If they don't speak according to what's in this word, go ahead.
It is because there is no light in them.
It's because they're full of darkness. They're wicked. This whole, Jesus loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked. Yahweh Shai never loved everybody. Matthew 10:5. He was only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
So what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You got these pale white boys talking about, I want to tell you about the gospel of Jesus Christ, but he don't know you. Who are you talking about? Then when we get to asking questions, they don't understand, nor do they know. You know what I'm saying? So what is you talking about? You know what I mean? So where do you get your nerve off? Gentile, heathen, not even Gentile, heathen speaking on the Messiah.
Hey, that's right. Hey, look, I got a precept.
You got a precept? Bring that precept out.
3 chapters prior.
Ah, look at that.
And look, and then yes.
Hey, bring it out, huh?
This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
Woe unto destruction to them that call evil good. The law's done away with, brother. You don't have to do that. Eat your pork. Shave your beard. No, you can shave your head. Hey, you get a tattoo? Get a tattoo of a Bible scripture. How about you get that tattoo? How about you get Leviticus 19 when it says don't get no tattoos? You know what I'm saying? How about you do that? You're not going to do that. Go ahead, sis.
Excuse me.
You good? You good, sis? You know what I'm saying? Woe unto destruction. Destroy those people. Go ahead.
Hey, I drove past a Baptist church this morning.
Oh, God.
That had a rainbow, like, grove. There was like a rainbow grove around the little statue. I was like, and look, this how cold it was. I knew I wasn't tripping because I drove past it the first time fast. I made it a double take. I made it a point to look at it the second time. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's weird. That was this morning too.
Hey, and they got the lesbian wife and wife pastorettes. The pastorettes. But the scriptures say that women should not teach except for other women. Congregation full of weak men in there. Hallelujah, sister.
Hey, look, that put darkness for light.
That put darkness for light. Go ahead.
And light for darkness.
And they put the truth of the Most High God as darkness. Tolerance, brother. No, you're supposed to love everybody. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Matter of fact, you got that for me? Can you get that for me? I want to say it's Psalm 5:5. Or Ecclesiasticus. One's in Sirach. The one I'm thinking is Psalm 5:5. The workers of iniquity. You know what I'm saying? They put the light that is of the Most High God as darkness, and the darkness as light.
God.
How backwards is that? You know
this is Psalms 5:5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
The foolish, the people that do not want to heed to the law, will not stand in his sight. Go ahead.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
The Most High hates all workers of iniquity. He hates all those people that call themselves sinners, that say they don't keep the law. Because what is sin? The breaking of the commandments.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And
that was it on that.
That's it on that. Give me Matthew 5:17, because he said to the law and to the testimony, right? If they do not speak according to this, the testimony is the prophets. You know what I'm saying? The prophets that came before Yahushua, that came speaking the prophecy of him. You know what I'm saying? The law, what Moses spoke. You know what I'm saying? The Torah, the Pharaoh, the Hebrew.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? That gave us these laws so that we could live a long, healthy life. So that we could be in the sight of the other nations, these damn white people, these East Africans, these Asians, these whatever. Damn, this is big ass. These Englishmen, whatever they are, you know what I'm saying? So we could be in the sight of them like truly this is a wise nation. Read.
This is Matthew 5:17.
Now these are the words of who you call Jesus Christ. Go ahead, read.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Do not think that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets, because Christ knew, he understood to the law and to the testimony that you had to speak according to this. He already understood this. Go ahead.
Till heaven and earth. I skipped the whole part. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He did not come to destroy, but to fulfill the prophecies that pertain to him.
That's right.
Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Till heaven and earth pass, done away with. In some versions it says disappear. Not one mark, not one little mark, not a jot, not a tittle, shall disappear till all of it be fulfilled. And all of it ain't fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? What about Revelation? What about Ezekiel 37? You know what I'm saying? These Jewish rats over there in Israel talking like they the real Jews. Well, where are the other tribes at? Where they at? Y'all cling on to Judah, maybe Levi, sometimes Benjamin. But what about Zebulun? What about Issachar? What about Gad? What did Kanye say? You ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer. You know why? Because you're not them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We can tell you the people right here. Them the people right there. And the oppressed and the people scattered to the four winds that are Israelites.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
right.
The Israelite foreigners. Was that it on that?
I
believe that was it on that.
You want me to hit 19? Whosoever therefore shall break.
As a matter of fact, bring that out. We never bring that out. We haven't brought that out at this camp yet. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Whosoever shall break one of the least of the commandments. Oh, what? That's in the past. You ain't got to wear fringes. Why you put the fringes on your shirt for, huh? You ain't got to do that no more. Oh, man. Well, you know if you can't get 100% shirt, you can wear a mixed fabric shirt. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? No, don't worry about it. Man, just eat a pork sandwich. It's cool.
Hey, and if you check out the avocation of people promoting adultery, that's just heavily in the music. It kills me every time, Salak.
Go ahead.
It kills me every time. I'm feeling like I'm not even really liking music no more, because it's like every single song, all I hear is I'm gonna take your bitch, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, and part of my language, but that is like when you come into these scriptures, you don't want to hear stuff like that after a while. You don't want to hear that type of like why do you want to do that? Why do you want that man's woman?
Or
and then you're out here teaching this to the little kids. I remember if you could go back, do you remember when we had the Issacharites and that one Judite and we was talking to him, and he was like, would you take his girl? And if y'all remember the video, he said, I mean, if she chews up, it's not about that, you feel me? But they only know that. In San Diego, you only know choosing up because someone taught you that. If the bitch choose, the bitch choose. That's some movie Mac stuff that's promoted to you. You feel me? And taught to you. You feel me? So the scripture says, whoever so therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so.
Check this out. And even said that, I don't know if y'all seen this new wave. It's on Facebook. I don't really watch too much TV except on my break at work, but they talking about circumcision is abuse now. But that was our covenant. You know what I'm saying? That's how we separated ourselves from the nations. Psalms 50 and 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, they took the rainbow and made a whole homosexual flag and just their own thing out of it.
And they're doing these things and they're teaching you not to do them.
Hey. Well, who was I watching? Who was I look? And it's not the least of the commandments, the things that I'm coming with, but it's just things that I've been seeing. There's a guy, a homosexual guy named Billy Porter. I guess he's been working in the backgrounds of the stings and everything. But yesterday he did an interview on the Breakfast Club, and what made me watch the interview is that it says Billy Porter on LGBTQ whatever, and then how to explain it to children. So then, as I'm listening to it, I'm listening to DJ Envy and Mr. Angela Yee kind of be like, okay, kids need to learn about these things.
What's a heathen, right?
Look, what? I did just hear something about that.
She's a heathen. She's like a Moabite.
Like a Moabite or something. She did just say that on there the other day when I was watching it too. Like some type of heathen. But just to hear and just to see that this is something that's going to be promoted to the kids.
That's wicked.
That's wicked.
That's super
That's wicked. I remember being in high school, my 9th grade year, there was one gay kid in our whole school. And everybody knew that gay kid and everybody stayed away from that gay kid. Now it's like everybody's gay.
And now that one straight kid, everybody stay away from.
Now it's that one straight kid, everybody stay away from.
Remember that? We was on high school.
And just for the edification, homophobia, don't let nobody put that on you. We're not scared of you homos. A phobia is something that you are scared of. Nobody's homophobic when y'all come up here. A lot of people like to say, if you don't want to be around nobody gay, you don't like anything gay, you're homophobic. That wouldn't be the correct term to use for that, because ain't nobody scared of no damn faggots.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
We just stay away from y'all because we don't want to do nothing to y'all. We don't want to be around y'all. That don't make me scared of you. That makes me not want to be near you, you weirdo.
You weirdo. No, that was the correct term was you weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So as we see, these people are teaching you not to keep these commandments, the very least of it. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go like to like Target and Walmart, not so much Walmart, because I see a lot of 100% shirts there. But you go to Target, a lot of them shirts be mixed fabric. That's going off.
All the way.
Feel how you feel? It's going off. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, I first came in the truth, my brother-in-law's wife told me, oh, so you wear 100% everything. Ironically, actually through the spirit, down to my drawers, everything was 100%. You know what I'm saying? I take all my clothes out the drawer right now. Everything 100%. I don't wear mixed fabric. And I didn't even know that law quite yet. I had maybe been fresh in the truth a couple months. I was still watching these brothers on video. I ain't even came to San Diego yet and I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that on that?
That was it on that.
Okay, give me Isaiah 40, first verse 1 and 2, then verse 6. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to know something. People act as if Christ came to change things. He's like, no, grace, brother, grace. Like I said last week, y'all don't even know what grace means. Grace is a time period to get it right. What is it in Judges? Practice the righteous acts?
That's right.
Why do we rehearse the righteous acts if we ain't got to keep them?
Hey, man, be doers of the law, not hearers of the law.
Come doers of the law, not just hearers. Because everybody hearing us, I'm pretty sure people walking up and down the street like, oh, they're going to, what do they call us, Power Rangers?
The Power Rangers.
Yeah, now the Power Rangers in San Bernardino. Ain't that scares you, don't it? Your heart beating. What did Chief Priest tell me last week after last week's video? I'm surprised it wasn't an earthquake last week. Well, one of these days it's gonna be an earthquake out here in San Bernardino. I keep coming out here yelling at you damn people, so y'all get it right.
That's right.
Read.
This is Isaiah 40:1. Comfort ye my people, saith your God.
He's the Most High is trying to comfort y'all, his people. Read. Hold on. Wait till Mr. Billy Badass go by. You done? All right, go ahead.
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she hath received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins.
So we're out here to speak to you comfortably, Jerusalem. You people on this sign, you Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans.
That's right.
To let y'all know that your wartime is almost over. That this time that we've been oppressed is almost complete.
God.
You know what I'm saying? That you have received double for your sins as a recompense.
And we know that sins are transgressions
of the law.
Which was on the law was only given to Israel.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
You know what I'm saying? To redeem those that were under the law.
That's right.
Christ came to redeem everybody. It says in Galatians 4:4 or 4:5 to redeem those that were under the law.
That's right.
So what is you what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Was that verse 2?
That was verse 2. You said come down to 6.
Jump down to 6.
This is verse 6. The voice said, cry. And he said, what shall I cry?
The voice said, cry. The Most High is telling us to cry aloud, to cry out to our people. And we're asking him, what should we cry? Go ahead.
All flesh is grass.
All flesh is grass. Go ahead.
And all the goodliness thereof is as the flower of the field.
All the goodliness, all flesh is grass. All men are grass. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, verse
7. You want aid the grass wither.
Yeah.
The flower faded, but the word of God shall stand forever.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna read 7 too though.
Okay, read 7.
Verse 7. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, because the Spirit of the Lord bloweth upon it.
Yes.
Surely the people is grass.
Surely the people is grass. So he's telling us we're the grass and we're gonna wither and fade because the Most High. Go ahead.
Right. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever.
People come and go.
That's right.
But the word of the Most High God Yahweh is gonna last forever. Shalom. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? The word that the Most High God gave us in the desert will last forever. So these pastors are gonna come, these preachers are gonna go, these priests gonna get here, but the word of God is gonna last forever.
Hey, look. The Aztecs and the Mayans got all their history took from them that can kind of link them to the scripture so we can prove it. The Negroes lost their history over there, came over here. The Haitians and everybody else, everybody as far as the 12 tribes, everybody on this list has been vexed, cursed, and has lost the scriptures. But somehow, it always makes it back to us.
And what is it?
No matter what.
The boomerang effect.
The boomerang effect. You ever seen the beginning of that Wolverine movie with him and his brother?
With Sabretooth?
With Sabretooth at first. And remember, every time, if you remember, they went through a long time period, but they never forgot. It always stuck with them. You feel me? We the X-Men out here. We got the scriptures. You feel me? The scriptures give us that power.
And you know what's crazy? Isn't that what it says? So the name of Israel shall no longer be in remembrance.
Exactly.
But you want to know something funny? But these Jewish rats always want to say, well, I could trace my lineage all the way back to Moses. How? You can't. If the scripture said we would forget who we were, and the only people that can't link their history is us. You know what I'm saying? They told us, the so-called Central Americans, oh, well, the Mayans just disappeared.
Hold on.
You know what's crazy? My mama told me she used to go to, I think, a Catholic school in Guatemala, something. The nun told her, you know who the Mayans are? She looked dead at everybody and said, you sitting in this classroom are the Mayans. Y'all are descendants of the Mayans. Why it takes some damn devil to tell my mama that? You know what I'm saying? My dad asked Mom, what do you think ever happened to the Mayans? some of us are living in the United States now because we left Guatemala.
Hey, this brother saying that brought something in my head that made me have to go back to Genesis 49. Just because he brought up the Jewish rats and how things don't fit them and they're just, you feel me, they're lying and they're stealing our identity. This is one big trait. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead,
He said that they're the Jewish rats, they be priests, right? They try to take their lineage back to Israel and they can go back to Moses. But we know Moses is from the tribe of Levi. That would be the so-called Haitians. Let's go back and see what it says about them real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead, read.
This is Genesis 49:5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Simeon and Levi are brothers.
So hey, matter of fact, if you're Moses, if y'all from the tribe of Moses and you Jewish rats do that, why are y'all just the Jewish and not the Levi-ish? And where's your brother? Where's the Simeon?
Where's Simeon at? Because in the last days they'll say they'll be brothers, meaning they would dwell together.
They would dwell together,
they
right?
They would be in the same house. Go ahead, read.
So look, it says, instruments of cruelty are in their inhabitants, in their habitations.
They have no instrument. What instruments of cruelty they got?
What, man?
Hey. You remember that old saying, choking chickens? They literally choke chickens.
Man,
that's what the hell they do. They don't.
Man, I seen a Jewish rat, old scrawny ass family today. Man, they're just real mopey looing. Man, they ain't gonna bust your grape if you slap one of them. Man, I got a real Haitian. Man, I got real brothers. You feel me? The chief priest of the camp, you feel me, is a real Haitian. And you see, you feel me, that fierceness come out when we out here on the streets battling these demons.
That's right.
You see it come out. When you watch they damn videos inside of those in their little mosque or whatever the hell they're at, you feel me, they're just all peaceful. And you can tell there ain't no cruelty, no instruments of cruelty there.
They speak with no bass in their voice.
No bass in their voice. They don't lift their voice up like no trumpet, man.
This is how you say it. Look, this is how you say it. Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allah Yanawa, Yahweh, Ahad. Now here's how they say it. Shema Israel, get the fuck out of here.
You ain't got no power in your voice, man.
Got no. Put some bass in your voice, boy.
Become a man, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let them nuts drop. Never gonna drop.
For that, man, that's just saying, you feel me, that y'all come from the tribe of Levi, man. We know the brothers. We know Levites.
I know quite a few Levites.
Man, I seen Levi at a job I was working at. I helped a Benjamite with it. I was just telling y'all about not too long ago.
I'm married to a Levi family. My wife's family is Levi. No.
Y'all ain't Levites. You gonna tell us how crazy them Haitians is? We know, as our people, we know that them Haitians is crazy.
We know, hey, them Levites is fierce.
Man, go ahead and start playing. What do you think that hoodoo and that voodoo stuff is fake?
Keep playing.
Although, hey, look, them brothers shouldn't be practicing, and I'm not encouraging them to do none of that.
Yeah, don't do that.
But I'm just saying, that cruelty ain't in you Jewish rats' hearts.
And where's Simeon at? Shouldn't Simeon be dwelling with y'all?
Y'all ain't out here.
Back to that question.
Y'all ain't out here giving out the Cuban neckties. You feel me? Y'all
Colombian neckties.
Colombian neckties. You feel me? You
That's
feel me?
Wild.
Look, y'all ain't doing the fierce things that those brothers that Simeon and the Haitians do.
Man,
I seen a video. The Haitians wasn't going for that gay shit. So like on my, you feel me, my language. They put a tire on this dude and lit it on fire. And he couldn't take it off because everybody was around him and they lit it on fire and he just running around on fire.
Hey, don't be a fan.
Don't be a fan. You feel me?
You had in Baruch chapter 4, verse 5.
God.
Hey, man. And just to let you see, and that's how you know we're the warriors of the Most High. Because it said you should be out, even in the book of Kings, in Nehemiah, they was always out there in the streets preaching. They ain't never, what street they, Beverly Hills? Word?
And they ain't, look, I just left Beverly Hills. They ain't even out there preaching the word. They out there shopping.
I remember I took the chief priest and the captain of our camp one time to Beverly Hills after the wonderful camp out here, you know what I mean? Out here in San Bernardino one time, and I seen all these rats. I was like, these can't be the people of the Bible.
Man, all I've seen is Jewish rats for the last couple days at my job.
They're not built for this. What is it? You ever heard of I know you heard Joel Ortiz, Bodega Bams, and they have a song called "Built for This." They not built for this. You're not built like this. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all ain't ready.
Come see a real Zebulonite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't coming over here.
Where's the Jewish rats tribe for Zebulun?
You know what I'm saying? Where?
Where's Issachar?
Where's Reuben?
Where are y'all all being oppressed together? Because we don't see y'all being oppressed at all. You know we see y'all on Beverly Hills on Robertson shopping.
Man.
That's what y'all do. Y'all at the Beverly Center.
They're getting oppressed by spending their money.
Y'all getting oppressed by spending money.
Unnecessary things, though. You know what I'm saying? What is it? You got that in Baruch?
4 and 5.
4 and 5 to 7.
This is Baruch 4 and 5. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
For the things that are pleasing unto the Most High, the keeping of the law, statutes, and commandments is made known to the heathen.
It's a lot. For things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
No, it's made known to the Edomite.
Made known unto us.
No, it's made known to the Hamite.
Made known unto us.
Made known to the world.
Made known unto us.
It's made known to us, the Israelite. Ain't no way around that one. Go ahead, keep going. This chapter,
verse
6.
You said go to 7, right?
Go down to 7.
It says, ye were sold to the nations.
He were sold to. When were you rats sold? Last time I checked, if historical accuracy is correct, which it should be, which it is, you were the ones doing the selling of the so-called Negro and Latino.
God.
You know, and the Native American. You paid for those. You funded those slave ships, read.
But because ye moved God to wrath,
because ye moved to the Most High God to wrath, we moved him to wrath. We angered him by worshiping Caesar Borgia, by worshiping that rock in Mecca. We're the ones that did all these things. Nobody else did that but us. Go ahead.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
You were delivered unto our own enemies.
God.
What's up, man? Yeah, everything good?
All right, for sure. I didn't know if there's an argument going on or what.
Oh, no. We straight. We coming out the Bible.
You get that on 7?
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Starting on verse number 7.
Who are we arguing with? I wanted to get smart with it, but I like the spot right now. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the stigma that's stuck on our people. They think because it's black in America, who they with that Hispanic, and 2 other Hispanics on the other side, we got to be arguing.
Hey, but hold on.
But clearly, this brother has flyers in his hands, and this brother has a camera in his hand.
Hey, wanna know something funny? Their words are smoother than, but every week these lessons manifest themselves.
See how he tried to come on there smooth? We don't know. Look, war could be in his heart on what they said, what he just said to her. Because now she's not leaving, and she's the one that's usually rolling past us. So we don't know what their plan is. We don't know what could happen. We know not to trust you, though.
Go ahead. What is it?
I'm at verse 6.
We're going to keep reading.
You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
So he sold us to these other people, so-called Edomites, these so-called white man, the Edomite the Bible speaks of, the Ishmaelite, the so-called Arab. Yes, Ishmael is the Arab.
That's right.
Not the Edomite.
Not the damn Edomite, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's to these Africans that's not to destroy us, but because we made the Most High God mad. We moved to wrath. Go ahead.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God.
Man, hey, we need that Caesar sign. We need it because that is the main devil our people are sacrificing unto. The white man's the devil. That is the chief white devil we're sacrificing
That's
to.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, hold on, I got
you got
just
is that all of it?
quantum. Yeah, that was the end of 7.
Bring your precept up.
God, you know where I'm going just for what you said.
You know what I'm saying? So, right, the scripture, this is what we're out here to do, and we're showing you the problem. We're bringing you some solutions, we're bringing you some of the problems. Because this is a problem that's plagued our nation since the ancient days.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given over to the hand of the wicked. Who rules the world today? Ishmael don't rule the world. Ishmael and his little patch of sand over there, you know what I'm saying, humping camels and God knows what else they doing. I shouldn't even you know what I'm saying?
Probably is.
He over there enjoying his camels and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stoning his women for whatever reason.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Who is the chief judge? Yahweh Shai is the chief judge.
That's right.
And what did he do? They painted him as that faggot Caesar Borgia. Read.
If not, where and who is he?
If not, then where and who is he? Because if it ain't the white man Nasi, who is he? you so-called Esau is the Arab. If it's not the white man that's doing all this, where is he?
And look,
matter of fact, what Arab Jesus do you worship?
That's he took the thought right out of my head. What Arab Jesus is there to worship? What Chinese Jesus is there to worship?
Well, there's Korean Jesus.
Well, Korean, we know
that's like 10 of y'all. That's 10 tards.
Because look, they got like 3 different gods and some weird stuff.
Oh yeah, and then they got God.
They got like a whole bunch of nonsense. They don't know if God's a woman or God's a man, but it's both. But she Korean and he Korean. Like what?
Apparently.
Look. The East Indians don't have no damn East Indian Jesus.
So
they believe in Hinduism and Shiva and all the chakras and all the weird shit.
Yeah.
So if it's not them, where and who is he? And I brought that out to just to get back on subject. I brought that out because we see that that's a prime problem. We don't have Caesar out here, but we know that all of our people bow down to Caesar. We got still somebody over there near our cars.
No.
Okay, I'm tripping.
No, you good. It does look like so. I've been tripping off that for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, it looked like, oh, okay, that's a branch right there.
Yeah, it's a branch.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been tripping on that for 3 weeks now.
Okay, we bring it back to say, that hold on. The white man is the devil, and we see it. Our families go in these churches every Sunday. It don't matter. You can go and tell grandma all you want. She's still gonna go to church.
That's my Jesus.
That's my Jesus.
My grandma said the same thing.
That's your savior.
The white man has oppressed us for 500 years.
You might just tell me that this is the man that you finna bring home type weirdo stuff, and I'm not gonna just accept that. That's who you love. I had to grow up seeing this. Our people worshiping this. So for a split second of all of our lives, we believed that this white man is gonna come and save us, and that's something. And that's something that shouldn't be taught to us.
I really did.
You feel me? Because the wicked rule the earth. How this white man gonna come save us, but this white man putting us in jail every 5 seconds or shooting us on TV every 5 seconds? The brother just put in the damn chat that we got in the Kabarium, not the damn Kabarium, but the blessed Kabarium, that they typing off that we can't even say coon no more. You can't hashtag coon.
Nuh-uh.
I ain't tried it yet. That's what the brother just said to me right now. He said like they're taking videos, they're taking it down or they're blocking or something. You can't say coon. It's a derogatory statement. Like what? What if I'm black and I call somebody else a coon? But you can hashtag nigga all day. I know for sure. Captain Cesariak brought it out. You can't hashtag fag, and I've tried it 100 times.
You can't?
You can't have.
Hey, what about with a PH? I'm gonna find a way.
I don't know. I still be trying to hashtag it.
How do they do that?
It's probably like a word bank that they got where you can't even, where it's like certain words they gonna put on.
But I bet you can hashtag wetback.
I bet you can hashtag wetback and nigga.
I bet you can hashtag spig. You know what I'm saying? Mojado. Bet you. I put my last $5 on it.
What scripture you need?
Give me Psalms 81, verse 10 through 13. We almost done. What time is it?
We're at 9:54.
Okay, we're almost done.
I just tried to hashtag it again, and it doesn't make it a real hashtag. It won't give you the blue hashtag, so everybody can click it. It just leaves it black, as if like you just typed it all together. You'll never get the hashtag.
I'm gonna do it with a PH. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna try it with everything. What'd you need again?
81, Psalm 81.
Psalm 81.
Verse 10 through 13. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You see these white people don't like this. They walk by like, oh no. They pause. They're like, nah, fuck that.
Hey,
them dudes is crazy.
And then we do something like this too. This is Psalms 80 and 10.
81.
81 and 10.
Read.
I am the Lord thy God.
He is the Lord our power. Read.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Who brought us out of Egypt in Exodus. Read.
Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. Oh, slide. You said 81 and 11, right?
81, start 10, go to 13.
10, go to 13. Right, we're going to start that over. This is Psalms 81 and 10. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it.
He said to open our mouth wide and to speak these scriptures. He was going to fill it. He's going to speak for us.
That's right.
He's the one speaking. I don't know what I'm going to say till I pray till I pray to the Most High, and He starts giving me what I'm supposed to teach out here. And that's why these lessons manifest. It ain't got nothing to do with Abijah and the God. It's got everything to do with Bahashim, you know what I'm saying? Abanawa Yahweh.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Him putting the spirit on us, because the things we go through is the things we see every day. The racism that we can speak on is the stuff that we see every day.
God.
You know, that correlates it with everything. The Lord puts it right in front of us. He manifests it for us, you know, and then we bring it out on the streets. Just like you see she ain't stopping with nowhere yet. She's gonna be backing up and down this block 4 more times while we right here. Because the original dude was over there, you feel me? Smooth as butter, but why they watching us? Because they don't know what's going on. They know that they really feel they can't trust us.
Hey, but in real life, their spirit is telling them the prophets are back.
Exactly.
We're screwed.
Exactly.
We're screwed.
That demon is getting there's a force field right here, like we always tell people. You feel me? In San Diego. You feel me? Them spirits try to come over here, they just back right on up. You feel me? Like the nigger lady. The cop, remember we had them other brothers that was the security guards that was right there.
Oh yeah.
They walked over there, you feel me? So this force field, man, it's manifested so the Lord can bring these things to life. We had the Gadite sister come out. We got to break down. We had a great edification with that sister. We really talk to her and see the things that she's going through, because that sister's probably somewhere sleeping in the streets right now. Being vexed, hoping, enduring because of what we told her last week.
God, you know what I mean? She probably still remembering.
God, that's probably dwelling within her right now. That's part of the job that we got to come out here and do.
And that's why the Most High called us to come out here every week. Go ahead.
God. But my people Israel would not hearken to my voice.
But my people Israel, these so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, will not hearken to the Most High God's voice. Read.
And Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust, and they walked into their own counsels.
The Most High gave us up to Caesar Borgia, to adultery, to smoking weed, so we could walk in our own heart's counsel, and we would be destroyed for that. Is that it on there?
No, I'm just
getting a precept. All right, go ahead.
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways.
Oh, that we would hearken unto Him, and we would walk in His ways. We would not be in this predicament we're in. You know what I'm saying? I'm downtown San Bernardino. That's the third ghetto bird I done seen up there. Go by, you know what I'm saying? Police ain't been by. Actually, police been by a couple times. Y'all probably didn't notice. I noticed everything.
I noticed.
We got this damn devil walk up. Is there a problem, guys? Yes, there's a problem. When he's holding Bible, he's on the kid. Yes, there's. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, precept.
Hey man, and what was you gonna do anyway if he was if we was, what you gonna do? We know you can't hang with us, man.
That's why he was scared.
That's right. This is Romans 1:24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Paul is reinstating what the psalmist said. You know what I'm saying? That we were given up to our own lusts, the wickedness of our own heart.
To dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
To dishonor our own bodies between ourselves. Worshiping these damn devils. Eating this damn pork. Smoking that damn weed. Smoking them damn cigarettes and Black and Miles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and another thing that's destroying a lot of you sisters, a lot of this damn fake ass and these silicone shots that y'all getting. The Lord said you should not make no marks and no cuttings into thy flesh. That was more than just tattoos, sister. That fake ass that you sitting there wanting, when it pop on you and you got silicone. Mind you, silicone's the same stuff that used to come in the shoes and the backpacks that they used to say, don't eat on this, don't eat that pack. That's the same thing. So you just injected a whole bunch of it into your ass or into your lips. I was working right next to a Botox shop. You know how many sisters I seen walking to that Botox shop? You feel me? But as it says, if you teach to break one of the least of the commandments. So who teaches that? Esau promotes that to our Black women, and our Black women go and they put on the facade for it. They eat it right up. It says, you feel me? They dishonor themselves between their own bodies. The homosexuals. Come on, man.
Thanks.
Come on, man. That was Old Testament and New Testament, man.
Is that all?
All on that? No, that was all on 13, yeah.
Okay.
81 and 13, that was into that.
Yeah, give me Hosea 5 and 15. Because since we didn't get the last one on camera, we're giving you this one to explain. We're explaining, giving you problem solutions and why we're out here.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? Why we're gonna keep coming back here every Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? Until they take us off the streets.
Time. This is Hosea 5 and 14.
Read.
For I will be unto Ephraim.
Is that 15?
15, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Start at 14. For context, it says, for I will be unto Ephraim as mine, and a young lion in my house of the woods. I will tell the loud. Or you just want to get church?
Is that talking about your house? What I was thinking when I wrote that phrase this morning. Read.
This is Hosea 5 and 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction. They will see me early. Hey, man, the Lord's coming back, man. He took himself away from us, man. Israel was put in that sleep slumber right now. The Lord, he just said, I will go and return to my place.
Go back to the right hand.
He's going right to the throne till they acknowledge their offense. We as Israel got to acknowledge what the hell we have done.
God.
What we have done as far as killing our people, hurting ourselves, doing things that we don't need to do, eating abominable foods, hurting everything that's close to us, and most everything above that, disrespecting our own God, man. Spitting in his face. That's a major offense. Think if you was a child and you spit in your father's face, just spit in his face. That's what we do. We bound down to other gods out here. We doing all of this stuff that's wicked amongst our people.
Is that on
that? Yeah, it says, till they acknowledge their offense, till we figure it out and seek my face. We got to turn back to the Lord. We got to get back in these laws, these statutes, and these commandments. Then it says, in their affliction, they will seek me early. And hey, that's what any of our people, white kids, get time out. What we get our ass beat.
Hey,
we get our ass beat.
We're spiritually getting beat.
You feel me? We're spiritually getting beat right now. You feel me? And when you get in the whooping, you want to get it. That's the only thing that you're thinking. Damn, how can I make this pain go away? How can I get over this? How can I get out of the situation I can get out of? And no matter what, anytime somebody gets into a situation, who's the first person they call on? They call on God. How you doing, brother? That's right, brother. Let me ask you a quick question. How would you say that your ancestors got over here, brother? On ships. Do you know it's in the Bible?
What?
Do you know that that's in the Bible?
Not exactly to those words.
Okay,
Sure,
if you mind, can I share something with you?
Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You know the Bible speaks a lot in metaphors and assimilations, right? So when it's talking about Egypt, it's not talking about the literal Egypt, because the literal Egypt, the Israelites walked out of it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They walked in and they walked right out. So when he's saying he's going to bring them back to Egypt, the ships, it's talking about a different place. It's talking about Egypt is synonymous with bondage in the Bible, with slavery. Go ahead, read.
It says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall redeem you, shall buy you. But the word right there is redeem.
Yeah, the Hebrew word there for that is redeem. So what it's saying is that you're going to be...
That's your brush, brother?
Oh,
hey, definitely go catch your brush, brother. You feel me? Hey, just know, hey.
Peace unto you, brother.
Hey, peace unto you as well. Hey.
Hey, check this out.
You're from the tribe of Judah, the nation of Israel. Remember that. Hey, sorry about that. You just had to get it in, let that brother know real quick. These weirdos be doing it. Oh, then you gotta catch your blood. You gotta watch this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know something. I know I gotta watch out of this. I've been on my eyes and knees all day.
Next scripture.
Yeah, give me Isaiah 58:1. We almost what time is it?
110.
Huh?
110.
10:06. Okay, yeah, we're about to wrap up because this brother got to go to work.
Isaiah 58:1.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud.
Cry out loud.
Spare not.
And spare not. We're the prophets out here sighing and crying, telling you what the Most High wants us to tell you. We're sparing nobody. We're telling any and everybody who are Israelites that they're Israelites and need to return to the law.
That's
and we're telling these damn white people that they the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins.
We have to show the house of Jacob their sins, and we lift up our voice like a trumpet.
Hey, because you want to know something? Jake, we already hearing, man. You ain't going to hear nothing. It's like, you ain't going to hear that. You got to lift your voice up. You ain't going to get no attention until you lift your voice up, man.
None. Give me Matthew 23:37. You know what I'm saying? Just like Yahushua sent us out here. You know what I'm saying? And Israel is hard, like you say, Israel hard of hearing. We're a stiff-necked people.
23:37.
Yeah, that's how. Oh, Israel. Oh, Jerusalem. That's not it?
Jesus said unto them, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
23:37?
23. I'm telling you, these words are moving.
You're tired.
These words is moving on me. This is Matthew 23:37. Oh, Jerusalem.
Before we start, no, you good. This is what the world calls Jesus Christ. Ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yahushua speaking now. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at Jerusalem, but he's speaking to us, Black, Hispanic, and Native American.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read.
Jerusalem, thou hast killed the prophets.
Thou hast killed the prophets. Thou hast murdered us. You know what I'm saying? All the prophets that have come out there to tell you what you're doing wrong. Go ahead.
And stoned them which are sent unto thee.
And you have stoned those that are sent unto you to speak the truth of the Bible, the scriptures. Go ahead.
How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not?
How often did he gather us under his wing to try to get under the rain, and we would not listen?
Hey, look. That was a great metaphor that the scriptures just brought out. You ever seen a chicken with all her chicks, a hen with all her chicks, and they don't want to listen, and she got to run around and gather everybody? Think about how crazy that situation is, but think about how many times that hen got to do it to make sure all her children are safe. All her chicks are safe.
And that's
you feel me?
That's what's happening.
How many times the Lord then came back to make sure all of us is safe? There's a whole book of Judges. 100 times the Lord just sent to judge for us. He always looks out for us. Just like that same hen that's looking around for all the chicks. The Lord got us. He got us numbered on us. Boom. He got to get all of us, man.
Give me Baruch 2:35.
This is Baruch 2:35. Read. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God.
He is going to make an everlasting covenant with us
forever
to be our God. Read.
And they shall be my people.
And we shall be his people. Read.
And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them.
He will no longer drive us out, which he did. If you read the curses in Deuteronomy, he scattered us to the four winds.
God.
Us in the Assyrian captivity and the house of Judah in 70 AD.
God.
He scattered us to the four winds because we were disobedient. But according to this, he will no longer do this.
God.
And this is in the Apocrypha, the book that these Christians don't ever want you to read.
That's right. That's right.
But he is promising us right there. He will no longer do it after this.
That's right.
Oh, was that enough? Give me, it's in the Apocrypha. Give me Sirach 33, from 1 to 3. We're almost done here.
Sirach 33, 1 to 3.
Yeah, 33, 1 to 3.
This is Sirach 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord.
There shall no evil happen unto you who fear the Most High God. But keep going.
But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
But even in temptation, he will deliver us again. Read.
A wise man hateth not the law.
A wise man hates not the law.
But he that is a hypocrite therein is as a ship in a storm.
But he that is a hypocrite gets tossed around like a ship in the storm.
God.
He is unstable.
That's right.
Double-minded, like it says in the book of James. Read.
A man of understanding trusteth in the law.
A man that has understanding, trust in the law. And Christians don't want you to read that.
God.
They don't want you to read
That's
that.
what they for sure don't want.
They really don't want, because the law's done away with, brother. We're in grace. Jesus, sweet Jesus died for you to eat yourself a pork chop sandwich.
And the law is faithful unto him as an oracle.
And the law is faithful unto these men who are faithful as an oracle.
God, that was it.
Y'all sit on that? Let me see. Give me
I don't know. What is that word? Oracle.
oracle means like sheep. I know what it means too. We got a couple more scriptures here. Hebrews 3 and 7.
So just giving the
bring up the definition or
the Google definition. It says a priest or a priestess acting as a medium through whom advice or prophecy was sought from the gods in classical antiquity. A response or a message given by an oracle, typically one that is ambiguous or obscure.
Yeah, this ain't ambiguous, bro. You can't tell. Who else has been in slavery in ships? Who else has conquered as swift as an eagle from the ends of the earth?
It says a place at which divine advice or prophecy was sought, a person or thing regarded as an infallible authority or a guide on something. Right? So
infallible guide.
Infallible.
Infallible means perfect.
Infallible. It says a man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle, as an infallible, something perfect.
As an infallible.
The law is perfect. You feel me?
Matter of fact, get that Psalms. What is that? Thy law is perfect. 119, 142, I believe. If it's not there, then just Google it.
40, you said?
142.
142.
It's a long chapter.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and the law is thy truth.
Thy law is perfect. I want to say it. Matter of fact, I think I know. Just Google it. Let me see. Just in case I don't got it. I think I know what it's at. 19.
Psalms 19:7.
I knew that's where it was at. I was going right there too. That's exactly where I was going too. Read that for me. He said, an infallible sign. And this brother said the law is perfect. Go ahead and read.
This is Psalms 19:7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
The law of the Most High God Yahweh is perfect.
Converting thy soul. The testimonies of the Lord is sure, making wise The simple.
It says it converts you. All you got to do is accept Jesus and be converted. How do you be converted? Bam. Psalm 19:7.
Hey, because you want to know why? Man, getting this and this converting you, it ain't going to have you walking down the street looking at your brothers crazy. You going to do that. You feel me? You going to show that brother some love. You feel me? You're not going to want to walk around and see our sisters doing this. The things that they do is just like, man, it saddens me sometimes, man.
Who you telling, huh? You know what I'm saying? That was it on that. So we good? Red Book Circle, of course.
You know how you are.
You know, I need my things, man. All right, so and with that, I like to say salutation to all the indigenous people of the earth and to the brothers doing the work in the four corners of the earth. And with that, I like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. And death to America!
Death to America!